Joy, what do you think of Daddy's new teeth?
It's pretty.
They're pretty.
Uh-huh.
Are you happy for Daddy?
Uh-huh.
What did Daddy's old teeth look like?
A broken one.
There was broken ones, but Daddy's got new teeth.
Mm-hmm.
What do they look like?
A broken one.
No, what did Daddy's new teeth look like?
A kind of.
Does the dentist do a good job?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. You happy for Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I love you.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey YouTube, it's Wes. It's day 20. Been about a week since I did an update, so I'll go ahead and give you all a quick rundown of how the week went. Before I did that, I wanted to give a quick shout out to John. He posted, I think yesterday morning, that he was getting ready to go to the dentist, have his extractions, and get his immediate denture. So John, hope everything went okay. Anxious to see your update. Excited for everything for you, and hope everything went well. Monday, I resumed my regular schedule as far as everything that I'm involved with. I went to work for the full day. Went to staff meeting at church. Everybody said the dentures looked great. It felt really good to kind of be back in the swing of things and have everything not be about the denture. Tuesday, went out with my wife. We had somebody watch the girls. It was really nice. For early Valentine's Day date, went to Red Lobster and decided that since we were going to Red Lobster and since it was a date, I didn't want to sit there and I'd be worried about eating, or on the other hand, eat like mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese and cheesy biscuits, as good as those are. So I tried adhesives for the first, or an adhesive for the first time. Sunday, had my wife, I just told her pick the smallest thing you can. I didn't want to buy a lot of something that wasn't going to work that I didn't like. And she picked up Super Poly Grip free. This is the, it has no zinc in it. Did some reading that just obviously there's some concerns about getting too much zinc over time. So kind of wanted to avoid that. So this is Super Poly Grip Denture Adhesive Cream, free, no flavors or colors, and no zinc. Holds pretty good. The bottom I did a really good job with, I think, for the first time. Held those in really good. Felt really natural. The molars were in there. They didn't rock back and forth. They just felt like my teeth, and it felt great. The top, and I think it's just where I put the adhesive, because there's a few pictures. I don't know if it's really clear, if it's going to show up on camera. There's one for a full upper, a full lower, and a partial. It doesn't say if that's a top or a bottom. And either way, it didn't really look a whole lot like mine. And just to kind of show you, by the way, anybody that's curious, I think somebody asked about taking these in, putting them in, taking them out. Just kind of put it right there. And it held the front of them in really good, and they didn't move at all, but the back was in just kind of a weird space, I guess. When I put them in there, it just kind of locked it in place in a weird way. It got on my nerves a little bit, but I got used to it, and once I started eating, they kind of fell back in place. Everything really went really good. Awesome date. Glad for the time with my wife, and glad that we could enjoy a good meal together. I had the ultimate feast, or king feast, or whatever it's called, for Lobster Fest. Lobster tail, crab legs, fried shrimp, boiled shrimp, mashed potatoes. It was really good. Wednesday was my first time back on stage in front of a microphone singing and leading worship at church. It went really well. There's been no big changes with my voice. If anything, they've been positive, and my wife brought this up and I agreed with her. My voice was a little bit clearer, and I think that has a lot to do with, one, I'm singing for the first time in a long time with a full set of teeth. so I can pronounce my words closer to how everybody else will pronounce them. And 2, I think because of all the work that I've done with my enunciation and how I pronounce words, just getting prepared to go back to work and talking to people, my enunciation overall has gotten a lot better. So I'm not so lazy with the endings of my words and with R's and with T's and with S's, things like that. So if anything, that's improved. Just with the enunciation and the clearer tones, and I'm kind of able to position my mouth better and probably even project more. Did have a little bit of a scary moment for a second. Sunday, I practiced both songs that I knew I'd be leading all the way through, like I normally do, but I didn't rehearse any kind of ad-libbing. Rehearsing ad-libbing is kind of oxymoron anyway. But I didn't rehearse like talking between songs. I didn't rehearse saying anything between like sections of the song. And I can't remember what I said or how I moved my mouth, but the top just fell. It didn't fall out, but it fell down. It hit my tongue, and I freaked out for a second. But I was able to kind of push those up and push it back up with my tongue, bite down really quick, got them in place. It jarred me, it kind of shook me for the rest of the song, but I don't think anybody noticed. Nobody was any the wiser. Nobody mentioned it without me telling them. We just kind of laughed it off, and I was good to go after that. I will probably put some adhesive in next Wednesday, just because I don't want that happening again. I don't want to be worried about that and thinking about that. Thursday, try the adhesive on top again. I've been using it on my bottom since Tuesday. Got it really good in place, picked 2 good spots. I'm actually kind of just kind of held it in there for about 10-15 seconds to give it a good lockdown. And they were in there. It was great. Actually, kind of the first couple times since I've had the extractions and had the dentures in that I forgot that they were dentures, because sorry, they weren't moving. I've gotten used to the acrylic kind of being there, and it just felt like my teeth, and it felt really good. Friday, had a meeting with a few directors about a web design project I've been working on with a partner, and it was nice to be able to go in there just completely confident in my work and what me and my partner had accomplished and what we'd kind of been planning, and I wasn't worried about my appearance. I wasn't worried about them seeing my teeth. I could smile when I was talking to them, like doing the shaking hands and all that, and a little icebreaker stuff. So that was awesome to let just kind of me and my work and my partner's work shine through and be confident in that, and have that unhampered by any concerns about my appearance or anything like that. So that was good. Today we went to see my mom and my stepdad for the first time since I had teeth. She was really impressed with how they looked. She'd seen, I took a few pictures with the phone, but not always the best quality. And closed this on my computer screen, so it was the first time she saw those in person, and she was really impressed. I kind of showed her how the partials work, because she was interested in that, because she'd never heard of an upper partial. She'd seen people with lower partials, but the upper partial was kind of new to her. But she was impressed. Another good day eating. When we got back home, had some sushi with my wife and my 2 little girls. They didn't have sushi, but I had sushi. It was good. Overall, a good day. It's been a really good week. Just getting used to everything. I think the first week, the pattern for that was everything was new, so that was exciting, but also frustrating at the same time. The second week was just kind of getting into place, the follow-up appointment, so that was kind of the finding my way, my groove, so to speak. and this week has been awesome. Really glad so far with how everything has turned out. I will say, if you've got bad teeth, there are a lot of different ways, and there's a lot of different options. But if dentures are your main option, or the most viable option, or the most affordable option, the most realistic option, definitely, like I said, go to the dentist. At least get that initial consult. In my experience, if you haven't kind of watched all these videos, I have 2 partials. I went in thinking I was going to lose all my top teeth and most of my bottoms that I hadn't already lost. Only had to go out with 5. So I will say, number one, if you don't have teeth issues and for some reason you're just watching a denture video on YouTube, go to the dentist. If you do have teeth issues and you're kind of deciding whether you want to go with getting fillings or bridges or crowns or things like that, go to the dentist. If you're thinking you're going to need dentures, go to the dentist. Basically, any of those 3 scenarios, go to the dentist and talk with these people. Find somebody that you can relate to, that's going to work with you, that you can kind of get to know, that you can have a good trusting relationship with, and kind of figure this all out. Don't wait so long that things do get worse and you do end up losing all your teeth, because you very well could. It could end up like me, and you've got teeth that are perfectly viable and have a good chance of surviving. So go to the dentist. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all the compliments. Thanks for subscribing. If you have any questions, as always, just feel free to ask. Either commenting on the video, or if you want to, send me an inbox message. Thanks. Have a great night, and I will see y'all next week.